A big day today, guys. Lots has happened. I got nuked on Twitter along with about a million other patriots and our president and General Flynn. So I really wanted to check in with you guys tonight, just because I know a lot of people are panicking. I know a lot of people are worried, and I want to try to help. So here I am. Hey, Rosie. Oh, hey, give me just a second, Rosie, because I'm going to DLive for some reason doesn't let me, if it might overlap in sound here for a second, guys. Just give me a sec. Hopefully not. Where are you, my Rosie, my Rosie? There you are. All right, now you're a moderator. Hi, guys. Morning, Flower. Hello, hello. Good evening. Yeah, so what a day, huh? Hi. Okay, so I want to read this to you because I believe it just got taken down. This was a, so you guys know that the president's Twitter got deleted, which we have been waiting for. We've been anticipating. This is actually a marker that we have been waiting for a long time. So this is not, don't be scared, okay? I know that this is crazy. It seems like we're living in China, right? So, this is the tweet that I believe they just deleted from President Trump. So I believe his POTUS account is still up, but his private account is gone. Yes, I know Gab, Clout Hub crashed. Parler has been having crazy trouble because obviously everybody's trying to figure out where to go. So, all right, as I've been saying for a long time, this is president's tweet he put out at 9 or 8:20, about 2 hours ago. Is that right? I don't know. Actually, I don't know what time zone this is. So, as I've been saying for a long time, Twitter has gone further and further in banning free speech. And tonight, Twitter employees have coordinated with the Democrats, and the radical left in removing my account from their platform to silence me and you, the 75 million great patriots. Sorry, this is going to jump around a lot. Who voted for me? Twitter may be a private company, but without the government's gift of Section 230, they would not exist for long. I predicted this would happen. We've been negotiating with various other sites and we'll have a big announcement soon. While we also look at the possibilities of building out our own platform in the near future, we will not be silenced. Twitter is not about free speech. They're about promoting the radical left platform where some of the most vicious people in the world are allowed to speak freely. Stay tuned. Yes, I got deleted as well. I knew it was going to come. And so, okay, so as we were watching people, first of all, the first person I saw that got deleted today was General Flynn. That's the first one that came across my radar. And we were just like, oh my gosh, holy crap. I can't believe they deleted him. And then I saw Sidney Powell and I started to make a thread, and we saw, Major Patriot, everybody got nuked pretty much, and they might not even be done yet. They're still going. So anyway, as these people are getting nuked, of course it comes up like, okay, what do we, what's it called? If you not delete your account, but like you can disable your account and you can like rehash it later. And so that obviously came up. That was like being discussed. But at the same time, it just felt kind of wrong to do that. It was like, no, we stand and we fight now. If POTUS is going down, if General Flynn is going down, hey, I couldn't pick a better day to go down. So I actually feel pretty honored that I got deleted today with all of them. Actually, at one point I was like, because I was one of the last of the first wave, like the first big wave that lasted a few hours. And I wasn't deleted yet. And I'm like, what are they like? Oh, well, actually yesterday, which was my birthday, by the way, I got my Instagram deleted. And you guys know, if any of you follow me on Instagram, I don't post anything on Instagram. Yesterday, gosh, we have so much to talk about. Yesterday, I posted some pictures from DC, but they were just pictures of me with some of the patriots I met. And, nothing bad whatsoever. And they deleted my account. So that was yesterday. And then today, my Twitter got deleted. And thanks, guys. So, yeah, it's so crazy. And I don't know if they've just got a list and they're going down it. Anyway, I decided not to disable my account because I thought it's better to stay and fight while I could. I was putting out that thread of who was being deleted as I was seeing it. And it was, it was all I could do, letting people know. Then we were finding out that Apple was threatening to take down Parler from the App Store if they didn't, comply with changing their methods of basically governing who is on their platform and what they are saying. So Apple is trying to have a say in how they police themselves. So then it looked like Parler might not even be an option. And then Parler was almost unusable for a couple hours, which makes sense because they just weren't prepared for this. Everybody was getting deleted and everyone was like, where do we go now? How do we find people? So we are, survivor's guilt. It's true. It's a very real thing. And for those of you remaining, don't feel guilty. There's no rhyme or reason to why they get certain people and why they don't get others. And if you are around, then there's a reason for that. And obviously stay and fight for as long as you can before they get you too. I don't know what it's going to look like from now forward. Gab is not working either. I mean, they're going to get their stuff together eventually or something, or what it sounded like from the president. They might even start their own platform. I don't know how long that'll take. I tried to tweet from POTUS account and they pulled the tweets, but I have them. Oh, thanks, Foil. I just read them, actually. Hey, Fearless. Yeah, for those of you who didn't see it, do you guys want me to read that one more time? So he says, hang tight. It's all out of order. As I've been saying for a long time, Twitter has gone further and further in banning free speech. And tonight, Twitter employees have coordinated with the Democrats and the radical left in removing my account from their platform to silence me. And you, the 75 million great patriots who voted for me. Twitter may be a private company, but without the government's gift of Section 230, they would not exist for long. I predicted this would happen. We've been negotiating with various other sites and we'll have a big announcement soon. While we also look at the possibilities of building out our own platform in the near future. We will not be silenced. Twitter is not about free speech. They are all about promoting a radical left platform where some of the most vicious people in the world are allowed to speak freely. Stay tuned. So that was obviously just deleted. This is insanity, but it's weird because we've been waiting for this. We've been looking for his Twitter to get deleted for a long time now, but it's different when you're living through it. There's a lot of this stuff. Hi, Alara. There's a lot of stuff that is, that we've been kind of preparing for, but at the same time, it's different when you're going through it. Pammy, yeah, actually, I right now I'm just gonna lay low on Twitter. And I mean, I have an old account I don't use at all. I'm not even gonna say what it is because it's not worth getting it nuked. So I'm not even gonna use that. So yes, it's happening. This is exactly, hey, Brutal Biscuit, this is exactly what we were talking about. By the way, you guys, I just wanted to say, since I do this from Restream now, it is very, very hard for me to keep up with the chat. And I don't want anyone to get their feelings hurt if I don't respond to your comment, because I know each of you are all in your own separate platforms, but this merges all of the chats together. So it's kind of crazy on this end. It jumps around a lot. So I feel really bad, but also just know that if I don't respond to you, it's probably because I just can't. Of course, the tech giants are going to continue this behavior. Well, we knew this was coming. So this is the interesting thing. Since Q told us that this was going to happen, basically, what are the options here? Do they have some kind of technology where they could see this stuff? Is this a white hat operation? I mean, I don't know. I don't know how these things work, but it's definitely very compelling. And honestly, thank goodness for this, because if it weren't for that whole operation, myself and I know a lot of other people would be panicking right now. And even though I'm a little uneasy, I'm a little nervous, I kind of am bouncing back and forth between emotions. I am feeling, I think, like mostly excited, just because I believe that it's happening. Steve Lee says, listen to X22 report. Shoot. Where'd that go? It's gone. Sorry. I don't even know where X22 report can be found right now. If somebody wants to drop that in the chat, please do. I heard that was awesome. I haven't listened to it today. Where can we watch POTUS live? Oh, thank you, Steve. Listen to X22 report on Rumble. Very good. Lays it out. Good. All good. Okay. Awesome. Parler is not loading. Does anyone know what's going on? Yeah, it's just because everybody is going over there at the same time. They don't have the same kind of setup that Twitter has. They can't handle all of that volume at once. So expect to see, there's no replacement for Twitter right now that is going to be a smooth transition. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people trying, and I know that some people can get there. And ultimately, this needed to happen. We needed to get off of these big tech sites and start working with X22 on Rumble. Thank you so much. Stop supporting these platforms that are literally throttling our voices. I mean, I just got completely, dehuman, depersoned in the last couple days. I think, okay, I want to reach out to people. Right now, I still have my platforms where I can talk to you guys like this. Is POTUS safe? Brenda says yes. I believe 100% POTUS is safe. So I'll talk a little bit about DC because I was just there. POTUS is 100% insulated. Yeah. For those of you who might be new to Q or haven't researched Q, to read the first 100 drops or so, it really is lining up with what's going on now. And I think it will calm you a lot, because especially to see how they knew that way back then, makes you believe that they must have some kind of control over what is going on. They knew it. They would be prepared for it. I trust our president. And I think he seemed very unrattled in DC. So yes, we just need to stop cold turkey. Half of big tech users are AI, bots, drones, NPCs, or all of the above. Yeah, the reason that I didn't is because that was still the battlefield. And yes, I still do trust the plan. Go on Gab, please. I have a Gab. I don't remember my password. I tried to get into it today and I had issues. So Kayla is asking where we can get the drops again. So I don't know. I don't know if anybody knows of where to get I still have the Q Drops app from forever ago that you can no longer download. So I believe that still works. I used to use qmap.pub, but that's gone. qalerts.app. I don't know if that's still working or not. And yeah, it was interesting. Okay, so a couple things from DC, since I feel like I have so much to talk to you guys about. Okay, so I got to DC. We were with a big group of people, and like a massive group of people. And somehow we got separated right as we were getting off the metro. I am safe. Yes, I'm totally good. Totally comfy. Yes, Linwood is on Parler. Linwood is certainly on Parler. So we get there and we instantly got separated from the people that we were with. So we're like, okay, we're just going to keep walking up. And as we're walking up, I'm with my 3 other friends that, kind of got separated along with me. Hang on one second. I'm so thirsty. Okay, Alan says oh shoot. QAG.news for the drops. Thank you, Alan. Okay, so we were walking up. We got off the metro. We're like, okay, we'll just keep walking because maybe we'll, reconnect with them at the entrance or something like that. And, we're all on our phones texting and trying to re-coordinate and things like that. And we get up to the front. And keep in mind, the sun isn't even up yet. Okay, I got up at 4:30 in the morning. It was crazy because, we were all hearing that POTUS was talking at 11. So that's what we were planning on. We were planning on getting there at 9. And, then at, I don't even know what time that evening, we were out at dinner and POTUS tweets that I'm going to be, by the way, I'm going to be looking at my phone a lot, you guys, because as things are coming in, I want to be able to share it with you. I'm not like, texting with my friends. I just am trying to get information for you guys. So I've got this like open. I don't mean to be rude. Anyway, so POTUS tweeted out the night before saying to get there at 6 o'clock. So we were like, great. Actually, no, I think it was even later that we found that out, and didn't get a lot of sleep that night. And so we're walking up, and like I said, we're all kind of, and suddenly just something aligned where my friend got us hooked up with tickets to like go and sit. So we're walking. I've literally never seen that many people in my life, ever, ever, ever. And like I said, the sun wasn't even up, and we're kind of just getting like, we just moved. It was so kind of synchronistic, and as we're just walking, we happen to run into the right person that has these tickets for us. It was like, oh, look for this person. We're like, oh, right, we're gonna find that person. And we literally bump immediately into him, and we're like, oh, are you, what's his face? And then, we get in there, and you guys know me. If you've watched me at all before, you know that I have a very guilty conscience. Or there were millions of people that would deserve that more than I did. And so it felt weird to me. I don't know. I felt there was part of me that felt very torn, kind of being moved from the crowd into this spot. But like that, I guess, is just, probably most people that are sitting in the seats deserve to be there less than the people that were behind. So, but if it's not like if I said, okay, well, I'm not going to take them, it's not like all of those people could have gone in my place anyway. So I went with it, and I sat there, and it was weird. It was very surreal. I'm looking around, and I saw a bunch of, I will say I met Scott Pressler, and I really, really, really want to tell you guys, he was the kindest, most genuine person I've ever met in my life. It was like, how they say, don't meet your heroes? Well, he's definitely a hero of mine, and I couldn't have been more impressed with him. He was just such a gentleman, and he was so, I don't know, he just treated everybody so well. Anyway, so I did get the opportunity to hear POTUS speak. I know a lot of people had a hard time even hearing what he was saying. To me, I was really trying to get a feeling from him. I wanted to gauge his energy. To me, it felt like he was very unrattled. Like I said, he was more serious than I've seen him before. He was joking with us. And yeah, Scott is absolutely awesome. Such a great guy. He was joking with us, POTUS was, but there was just a sterner kind of vibe from him. I was like, he means business, but it wasn't making me worry at all. It was just like, okay, we know now, like this is serious. And anyway, this was an incredible moment in time. It was very surreal. And when everything went down, we were far enough away from all of that, and I didn't want to be a part of it. I have a lot of stories from friends that were right up there, a lot of interesting stuff that I want to get some of my friends on here to talk to you guys in person about what they saw with their own eyes. But yep, Mike Lindell as well. Yeah, I don't know. I just knew that throughout the years that POTUS has been doing for us and giving to us and working his butt off for us, he hasn't asked much of us. And when he asked us to be in DC, first of all, I hate to travel. I hate to fly as it is. I couldn't, from where I am, get there by driving. I had to fly. So I don't like wearing a mask. I had to wear a mask all day. It was like a million reasons. I hate being in the cold. It was freezing. Everything about it. This is not my idea of a good time, but I just knew that I had to be there. And I didn't tell you guys I was going just because I don't like to announce where I'm going to be before I go there, just for safety reasons. I did not see any Antifa, which is weird too, because there were reports that they were being bussed in. And how weird is it that they would just take the night off, right? Why wouldn't they? I mean, we saw what happened over the summer, so it was very weird that we didn't see them. The other thing I'll say, just from the proximity of where we were when everything was going down, the video of POTUS in the Rose Garden where he was telling everybody to stop and go home and be peaceful. There are no sirens in the back, which was weird because he was really just a few blocks away from what was going on, and the emergency vehicles were coming from every direction. The sirens were nonstop. It was deafening. No matter what street you were on, they were coming. I mean, like you had tow trucks and ambulances and fire trucks and police cars, obviously. And they were just coming in from all directions. And it was so loud for a couple of hours. Yet when you listen to that video, there are no sirens. I don't know. So some people were saying that they thought it was pre-recorded, which would have been interesting. They were there, bussed in, escorted by police. Yeah, there were videos of that. So yeah, you know, when you see people doing bad things and they're wearing a particular shirt or they're wearing a particular hat, anybody can put on a particular shirt or a particular hat. And so I think the real takeaway was that when that was happening, when the bad stuff was going on, everybody in the crowd was booing those people. People were getting confrontational with them. This is not what patriots do. We don't destroy things. We don't destroy property. Most, you know, when you walked around that crowd, even though it was just sardines, no matter where you went for miles and miles. I mean, all the way from where they had the White House perimeter to the Washington Monument was just bodies, just people upon people upon people. You couldn't move. And we but the vibe was so good. Everyone was so polite and kind and looking out for each other. And that's hard to do with such a massive, especially people that probably haven't had a thing to eat or drink all day. I didn't have anything to eat or drink all day. Didn't even have a cup of coffee because I was like, I know I'm not going to be able to pee. We were getting words the day before that we had friends that went to go like check out the area the day before, and they counted 8 porta potties. Now they ended up delivering more, but there still were not enough porta potties for the amount of people that there were. Not only that, but all of the businesses within the area were shut down. You couldn't eat in any restaurant. Obviously, if you ordered food, you had to go and take it outside. And like I said, it was freezing. They weren't letting you use the bathroom. No hotel would let you into the lobby even without your key card. So you couldn't wait for your friends inside their hotel if you were waiting for them. They were making it as unhospitable as possible. And it was just absolute misery. But regardless, people were being so good to each other and so kind, and the vibe was so high, and people were excited, like I said, and looking out for each other. So when you've got these knuckleheads that come in and want to do destruction, it doesn't match up with the message here. By the way, everybody that's here and wants to listen to our president knows they trust him. And not only that, a lot of these patriots, I mean, they have reverence for our Capitol, for these buildings, for our history. And a lot of these people, this was their first time seeing DC. They were spending time doing sightseeing because this was exciting for them. Those are not the kinds of people that are going to tear it down. So the vibe was good. Awesome. Yeah. Were there anybody, give me a 5x5 if you were there. Okay, hold on. I'm good. I'm seeing. Man, they're getting everybody. Okay, hang on one second. It sounds like POTUS is about to speak soon. Ask if others are having massive internet outages. Foil wants to know if anybody's, well, if they're having an internet outage, they might not be on here. But if you've heard of friends or something that are having an internet outage, I don't know. I'm going to find out where he's speaking right now, Sage. Twitter even banned cartoonist Ben Garrison. POTUS will be on Newsmax or Right Side. I don't know how to slow down the chat from this, you guys. I'm really sorry. I will find out in just a second. Everything is so chaotic right now. I'm really sorry. Hey, can one of you guys tell me where we can watch POTUS speak, question mark. My phone auto-corrected it to the Pope and then put it back to POTUS. Right side broadcast, awesome. They are even coming for the light workers, Alara said. Yeah, it's not just the Q stuff that they're taking down. I saw they took down Tracy Beans, Charlie Ward, some MAGA people. My friend Nicole Frolic, who's like the most love and light, doesn't post a single controversial thing ever, got taken down. It's insanity. They can't get away with this. 8-Ball Eyes said they won't. They won't. But this is part of the plan. People need to see it. People need to see it. We've always known this. And like I said, I know it's different to be living through it because it is scary when we realize how close we got to it. Celestial AG, One American News Network too. Thank you. Yeah. So it's crazy. They've gotten everybody. So we will need to find a new place to regroup. I know everybody is scattered right now. Just do what you can to stay in contact with people. And above duality. Oh man. Yep. Okay. Red 1, POTUS Twitter removal. That was what. Red 2, Central Communications blackout, continental US. Red 3, classified movement, Pelosi or Pence. Red 4, Big Mike, please keep going. This is the drop that we are talking about. I guess I could bring it up, but I need to find it. You guys know I'm just very disorganized right now. Signal, Discord chats. So, I mean, there's no denying that we've had Red 1 now, right? So this is what I'm saying. We were preparing for this to happen. I bet Gab has been swamped by new accounts since Geodis Twitter ban. Absolutely. Yeah, Gab and Parler and any of those platforms are really trying to keep up right now, and they're all getting throttled because they don't have the capacity. So it takes a lot of money. It takes a lot of money to have enough. I'm going to use the wrong word because you drop 4414. Thank you guys. Drop 4414 is the one that they're talking about. Let's see if I can get it up and share it with you guys. You guys know I'm not super comfortable yet with, nope, that's not going to work. Let's see what else. With this restream stuff yet and like sharing my screen with you guys. So just bear with me while I try to figure this out. Meanwhile, none of my pages are loading. I'm surprised, honestly, I'm even able to go live right now. Big Mike, thank you. Red 5, National Military Sen. I don't know what that is. Red 6, Secretary of Defense. Here, I'm just going to post this for you guys. 4414, is that what you said? All right. Yep, here we go. And let's share the screen. Allow. Oh, it's not going to let me do that again. Oh, turd. I didn't do this. I'm afraid to. I'm just going to have to do it this weird way. I never remember to use my stupid Google Chrome. I always just pop my thing open and just go for it. Ah, man, my foot's asleep. All right. So sorry that looks weird for a second, guys. This is what we're looking at right here, and I can't make it bigger. EAM loyalists, Red 1, POTUS Twitter removal. Can you guys see that okay? Oh, wait, hold on. Hang tight. That might be a little better. Hold on. Okay, this is what we're looking at right here. EAM loyalists, Red 1, POTUS Twitter removal. Red 2, Central Communications blackout, continental US. Red 3, class movement Pelosi or Pence. Red 4, movement of military assets, 10th Mountain 1st Marine CPSD, Marine QVIR, to central locations under guise of citizen riot control. Red 5, National Milcom Sen. National Military, if somebody knows what that is, let me know. Red 6, Secretary of Defense, Instruct 1, USSS, Castle Rock. This was from June. Let's go back here. Hey, Suiterbug. Where will you go if you get pulled off Twitter? I was pulled off Twitter. I'm on Parler. I don't remember what my name is on there. Let me see. I am on Parler, the Kate Awakening, no underscores or anything. I'm on Gab, but I don't know what my password is, and I don't know what my username is, so I'll get that to you eventually if I go there. I am here. I don't know. Where else can I go? I can't go anywhere else. So Send Central. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Hey, Mark. Castle Rock equals Camp David. Yeah, so we were looking today. Thank you, Jana. Today we were looking. Castle Rock is actually the name of the area around Camp David, correct? If not, there is an area right by Camp David that is called Castle Rock. We need a Discord for this community. You know, they're taking Discords down too, so I don't trust Discord at all. So it's kind of not worth putting all that effort in, I don't think. Nancy, yes, I will. I mean, I'm gonna keep doing this. Neon Revolt says Castle Rock is NORAD. Interesting. I'm gonna keep doing this for as long as I can. I mean, I obviously wasn't planning on going live tonight. I'm like, little dry shampoo later, and here we are. So, hold on, let me see if I've got. Okay. People messaging me. I think my Twitter got deleted maybe like 5 hours ago. People were like, oh my God, you got deleted. Like, yeah, like I didn't know within the first 4 seconds. Like I don't sit here with my phone in my hand at every second. Pilled, yes. Yeah, there are going to be new video platforms and stuff that I'm going to be working with, and I'll announce later. But as far as, you know, like a replacement for Twitter where it's just the sharing of information that we can all pass around, I don't know. I tried to open your Parler and content unavailable. Well, that ain't good. It might just be because the servers are getting overwhelmed. Just in, McConnell sends memo to GOP senators outlining how an impeachment trial would work if the House goes through. I don't know if you guys saw the video of Mitch McConnell walking through the airport and getting booed and heckled and all of that. This comes a couple days after the same thing happened on the airplane to Mitt Romney. So again, that is another another thing we were waiting for, was to see that these people would not be safe walking down the street. People are starting to show signs of not being so polite anymore. It was weird though. Lindsey Graham walking through the airport with his mask down and just being walked straight through. It was almost like they were trying to draw attention to him, and what did they think was going to happen? Yeah, but people are showing their true colors. Before my account got nuked today, I reposted a video that somebody else posted of Trump from like 30 years ago being interviewed. And he said, you know, I'm paraphrasing obviously, but he said something along the lines of, I think I'd actually like to go through a time where I lost it all, because then you would see who really has your back, you know, who's really going to support you. And that's exactly what we're seeing right now. When the chips are down. Oh, interesting. Wait, hold on. Before I say this out loud, I want to confirm that this is from right now. Nope, that's from 2018. It is. It's not easy to keep up. So POTUS doing a feed tonight, 9 p.m. RSBN network or OAN network. I don't know. Let's see if we can find that out. Maybe we can. Yeah, Mitch got heckled too going through the airport, I think this morning. Kate, did you listen to the link that Nicole posted on Twitter? I think that's why she got yanked. No, I didn't. Yeah, I don't know. I heard it might be possible that they will impeach Trump. Maybe you've heard that they might arrest his kids. Do you know what by chance? I don't see that. I don't see that happening. You guys, this man doesn't give up. He's had plans in place. They knew that this was going to happen. They knew that these people were this corrupt. He knew that they would do anything to get him out of office. The fact that he lasted this long proves that he is a lot more capable, let's say, than anyone could have ever imagined. And he knows that, yeah, he's in there protecting all of us. But the second he is out of office, that he doesn't have that power anymore, he knows that they're coming for him and his family and then all of us. So he's not going to let that happen. I think that this is unfolding the way that it is. It kind of had to be scary. It had to be the scare event necessary. It had to be scary because this is the only way you get people to wake up. If they don't see it for themselves, if they don't see how close we came to basically living under communism, this is what we're seeing. And even people that don't agree with us, the people that are sane are seeing this happen and they're thinking, wait a second, that's not right. Like, yeah, I don't agree with what these people say, or yeah, I think they might be Looney Tunes, but anyone good cannot agree with taking the voice away from anyone. So I think we get D class this weekend. Shoot. Sorry, I lost it. I haven't been getting emergency alert system tests on my TV as far as I know, because I don't watch TV, but I do have friends that have been posting pictures of them getting it on their TVs. So I do know that that's a thing that's happening to some people. I don't know if they're just testing it. I don't know what that means. Let me open this. This is just absolute chaos. I can't even, it's just chaos. Woo! Oh my gosh, nothing works. Yeah, so I would say, well, first of all, yes, I would definitely say it's happening. And I would also say, I would encourage you to just stay calm, stay patient. We were also, we were told, like, what was it? Basically, if the internet goes out, something along those lines, then it means that the white hats are in control. So obviously, again, this is something that we've been preparing for, but to live through it is completely different. Once that happens, even if you've been waiting for it, it's scary. So try your hardest just not to panic. This is, oh gosh, just absolutely left and right. What is happening? Okay, so, oh my gosh. But it's going to be safe. It's going to be okay. It might be weird. These weeks were always going to be crazy. We knew it. We didn't know exactly what it was going to look like. We were we had some things that we knew that we were looking for, i.e. the president's Twitter getting taken down, i.e., possible blackouts of certain big tech platforms. And ouch, 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 ouch. Some things never change, though. Like me losing feeling in my feet because I'm sitting on them. So that's the really frustrating thing for me, is that I want to help people. I know a lot of people out there are freaking out. My phone has been going crazy today with whoever can find me is finding me on all of these different platforms. And a lot of people are really worried. And I don't want you guys to worry. Loyal to the foil. Where did your comment go? Oh, I have I've decided to do a series on the Federalist Papers on my YouTube channel, since people seem lost about democracy. That's a great idea. If you guys are not yet following, subscribe to Loyal to the Foil on YouTube, please go check her out. Also, I don't know if you made it past Twitter, but if you want to link I think you're a moderator, aren't you? If you want to link your Twitter and your YouTube channel in here so that people can find you, please do that. Or if one of my moderators will do it for her. Yeah, I don't know. So we obviously want to help everybody like find the people that are left over, but it also does kind of feel like, first of all, we're not going to recoup what we've already lost. Like it is starting to feel like the period of sharing the information might not be our job anymore. Right now, I'm feeling, thank you, Alara, I'm feeling really just more moved to help people stay calm, because you can also help your family and your friends and the people that are local to you. Probably most of you have been paying more attention than the people in your lives, and they might be turning to you soon and ask you what is happening. And they might come to you with their concerns and say that they're really nervous or that they're scared. And it will be your job to help keep them calm and tell them that it's going to be okay, keep them hopeful, and let them know that we're going to get through this. One way or another, we are going to get through this, and it will be okay. But we just want to make sure that we do everything that we can. Hey, Trisha, we do everything that we can to keep people just safe and okay. Thank you, Alara. Oh, my chat just went completely out. Okay, it just came back. Jane Nevada, Kate, I just got on. Can you do a quick review? So we went over the fact that everybody got kind of taken off of Twitter. Not kind of, they got absolutely taken off of Twitter today, including POTUS and General Flynn, Sidney Powell, not just Q people. Also, they got a bunch of Q people, but then they also got like Tracy Beans and just a lot of people. This is what we were waiting for. We knew, I mean, when we saw all of the other accounts kind of going down, we were all talking about how we knew that eventually we were going to see POTUS. Sure enough, a few hours later, POTUS's Twitter gets deleted. And this is an indication that it is happening. The storm is here. The storm is upon us. Now, we had been waiting for a particular tweet, starting with my fellow Americans, the storm is upon us. Yes, my love. 1 second, sorry.
You know what girl is in Spanish?
What?
Why?
That's not girl in Spanish.
But then what is it?
Well, it depends on what you're saying. Okay, out, please.
You know what? I think tomorrow the Duolingo board will be knocking at our door, and they will spank you.
He'll spank you.
No, they'll spank you. You know why?
Why?
Because you didn't do your Spanish lessons.
I have not done my Spanish lessons. That is
Then
correct.
do your Spanish lessons.
Yeah, I think most people are on Parlor. Okay, out, please shut the door. I think most people are on Parlor. I heard that POTUS was over on Parlor now, but I haven't been able to find his account because the app wasn't working for me. So if anybody has found that and wants to share it with me. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Mary Maya. But you know, I had a friend, my friend today got a message from a family member, you know, kind of writing her off for the things that she believes in. And shoot, I don't know if this is working or not right now. Can I get a 5x5 if you guys can see and hear me? Okay, if you guys can see and hear me, I don't think you can, but I'm going to come right back from another browser. So BRB. Is this on? That's really weird. I didn't even push it. Hi, guys. Okay, here we are. Hopefully this is working. It looks like it is, but I can't tell if this is old or not. Oh, okay. Wow. Cool. All right, I think it's working. Actually, cool. Can someone write Flynn if they can see and hear me right now? Because I know that. Awesome. Hey, so I just got word. Thank you. Okay, awesome. Whoa. Okay, cool. So my friend Stan is going to be on Red Pill 78 show tonight at 10 Eastern. And he was one of the people that got really a very up close view of what was happening, all of the chaos that was going down that day. And so if you guys, I would suggest checking that out. And yeah, sorry, I thought I lost my internet I mean, everything just went away. So anyway, if you guys want to check that out, I'm going to be watching that for sure. Cause we got to, I mean, it was just such chaos because we were all staying in the same hotel. And so we were meeting up obviously that night and the next day and sharing our stories because, well, we had walkie-talkies. I will tell you that I went with the most prepared group of patriots. That's another reason why I was like, I just have to go because everything was it just worked out so perfectly. And it was really a last minute decision, but I was with just people that I really trusted and I really felt safe with, and they were keeping us very protected. I mean, I was very protected that day. So Red Pill 78 is on. Can somebody help me with how to find Red Pill 78? I know he's on D Live. Where else is he? I know he's a lot of different places, but you can definitely find him on D Live. In fact, if you are on D Live, wait, let me see where this person just asked from. Patty from YouTube. So unfortunately, he's no longer on YouTube, but you can find him on D Live, I think Twitch. Just go to D Live. Yeah, so a lot of different stories, a lot of craziness that happened that day. And you know, I had friends that were patching people up. I was talking to people that got tear gassed, and you know, there were, thank you, redpill78news.com. Thank you guys so much for sharing those links for me. Thank you to all of my moderators on all of these different platforms. And I know I don't even I know I don't even have enough moderators on some of these platforms, but you know, whatever, what can we say? We are, if we get some trolls, what do we care? What do we care? What else are you gonna throw at us? You think we care? What are you gonna do? You're gonna hit me? You can't do anything else. We're like, this is what I keep saying to people. They are making us so strong. Once upon a time, if I got a troll, somebody's like, you're ugly, I don't like your nose, I'd be in the fetal position. I'd be like, people don't like me. Somebody thinks I'm ugly. I can't tell you the abuse that I've taken over the last couple years, and it is really empowering, you guys. I really feel like this has molded me into a better person no matter what. No, but seriously, I feel like I feel so much tougher, don't you guys? Can you imagine if the moment things let up and get even just a little bit easier, it's just going to be like euphoria. Just to have things be normal, just to have, like, be able to have a Twitter or some, you know, have some kind of social media and be able to say what you think without getting into a million fights, without worrying you're going to be, you know, completely deplatformed. I'm telling you guys, we're warriors. Tessa says Red Pill is doing a rerun, not live. Interesting. Is it a rerun or did they pre-record it? Because there's a difference. Because it's possible that they might have pre-recorded it. Okay, awesome. I am telling people to go check it out, period. Was it pre-recorded or are you guys doing it live, question mark? And do you mean tonight, question mark? Sorry, that's so annoying, you guys, but I don't have... I am on D-Live, Bobby. Oh, he has a rerun now? Red Pill goes live in, thank you. Who said that? Our Cloaked Unseen World. Thank you so much. Red Pill 78 goes live 27 minutes from now. Awesome. So we will hop off here in 27 minutes. And you guys, we can all go check out Red Pill's show. So yeah, if you go to his page right now on D-Live or Twitter, it will probably be showing a rerun because I think that's just how those things work. I'm still learning these platforms. But I do believe Red Pill goes live on Friday nights. Thank you, Morning Flower. Yeah, I haven't checked out Rumble yet. It's getting ridiculous. I mean, it was ridiculous a long time ago. People were like, "Oh, check out. Okay, let's move over to WeGo. Okay, let's get on Discord. Let's go over here to whatever, Telegram." Hold on one second. Okay, yes, live in 30 minutes. You know, Gilded, whatever. Everybody's everywhere, and I hate how everyone is so scattered. But like I was saying, this is really toughening us up. This is like we're figuring it out, and we're doing an okay job, I think. You think it's bad the government, in the UK are telling us how to have sex in lockdown. I heard of that. That's so nuts. It's bad everywhere. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but it will turn me into a warrior. Thank you, Mike. That's a good one. Can you stream on Rumble? Oh, Average Patriot Joe. I know. I was hoping to, there were so many people that I was going to meet and that I was hoping to meet and see when I was in DC. And I had all these plans to meet up with some friends at like 2:00. And that's obviously right after all of the chaos went down. So that didn't happen. But this is what I think, you know, we will get a redo. And the better part about the redo is that I believe it will be a celebration. And so it could be the inauguration. It might not be. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to look like. I'm not going to make any promises that like, okay, January 20th is all we have to hold out for, because I have learned my lesson. There have been so many times I'm like, well, it's got to happen by this time. And it's got to happen by this time. I was like, oh, it's got to happen we've got to know by the election. I was like, I don't know if it's going to be smooth or not, but I did not envision this. And Kate, you were talking about the emergency broadcast. I was. Why did something happen? And I just think that I envision in my head, of course, I'm thinking of like the award ceremony in Star Wars where Chewbacca didn't get one. That'll be me. But like just this celebration and like being there with a bunch of patriots and just like that feeling, you know, not that it would be an award ceremony, obviously, but just like that feeling of accomplishment of, I don't know, just being able to smile at each other and have that calmness. And I really believe that we'll get that eventually. I don't know when, but I feel like we'll get that eventually. And honestly, that's when I would rather meet my friends in person anyway. I mean, right now, you know, we get together. Of course, it'd be lovely to see them and hug them and, you know, like talk to you guys in person, but we'd all be like, oh, so what do you think's going to happen? And it just seems like it would be that much sweeter if we could be celebrating together. Oh, what was that? Interstate that Space Force has now been made into intelligence by Radcliffe. Yeah, it was interesting to me that yesterday, was it Joe Flynn or was it Mike Flynn? It might have been like kind of the entire Flynn family said that they were moving over to, here, stay over there. Yeah, I will in just a what did you get on this?
This was the mac and kale.
Oh, okay. It's all greasy. Here, just take my water.
Oh.
And I'll come give you some more in just a minute. I'm almost done.
Oh.
Godspeed. What was I saying? Oh, so they were all leaving Twitter, and it was confusing a lot of people because if you have kids, you understand. And you know, because we're like, well, Flynn told us not to leave the battlefield. Well, now I understand why they did that. If they knew that this was coming, it was like their last push to get people onto some of these other platforms so that in preparation for what happened today. So now that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, man, kids. One time I was like drinking a cup of coffee and I like out of the corner of my eye, I think I saw him put a booger in my coffee and I was like, it was like that Bill Barr meme. Like, it's crazy. Remember the fly on Pence's head? Yep. I'm still out. I'm not sold on anything. I know I trust Flynn. I know I trust Trump. I mean, I trust Pompeo, but really when it comes down to it, I would not be surprised at this point to hear that anybody went either way. Like I would even, if somebody was like, oh, Pelosi is a white hat playing a role, I'd be like, okay, I can see that. So I'm still not completely sold on any of it. I mean, this is what I mean is that what I am learning is that we obviously don't know everything that is going on behind the scenes. I do believe that we are watching a movie. I do believe that that there are actors playing roles here. I mean, people playing roles here, and that a lot is being orchestrated behind the scenes. And whether this is one particular white hat operation or black hat operation, I don't know. All I know is that I'm not taking everything at face value or anything at face value. I'm just kind of hanging back. That has helped me keep from getting so emotional. I mean, it's hard not to get a little bit of emotional because this is a lot to go through, you guys, but it has helped me kind of like just keep my cool a little bit, I think. To play the bagpipes. No, thank you. Okay, it seems 9 p.m. announcement by POTUS was fake news, David says. Thank you so much. You got suspended too, Jeremy? I'm so sorry. It's a rough feeling. Is Gates real deal? Or is he a bitch too? I have no idea. I don't know. I like him. I like what he says, but like I said, at this point, if he ended up flipping, to me, the gauge is obviously if you flip on POTUS, but at the same time, there might be reasons for people to do that for optics. So untether yourself from getting so emotionally caught up in what we're seeing in the day-to-day, and just take a kind of a big step back at the general overall what has been going on. And if you trust POTUS, and that I know that he was prepared for these things. You know how I know? Because I was. Because through the whole operation, I was able to see like bits and pieces of this. They had been preparing us for the election fraud. They had eyes on all of these things. And so you don't think that they were prepared. They were absolutely prepared. This has to play out in this way so that people will open their eyes. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of corruption that is going to get, we're going to find out that some good people were bad people and vice versa. I think that there are definitely people in this that are playing roles as bad guys that might not be. So that's very important to keep in mind so that you don't just go around like hating everybody that you see that is saying all this wild stuff. Like, find the entertainment value in this. God knows none of us need TV anymore, right? We don't need Netflix. We don't need to sit here and watch, whatever. I can't even name a TV show. I don't even know. Three's Company. That's the last time I watched TV. None of us need to be watching, the Great Bake Off or whatever. This is so entertaining, right? It is frustrating, yeah, but just try to keep your cool as much as possible and realize that that in the end, it's all going to be okay. And it's going to be a lot of chaos in the meantime. So don't get so connected to what is going on in the news. Ritter was the dude. I will agree. Off TV for 15 years, Daniel. That's awesome. TV is quite boring. Oops. Great American Hero. The actor in that, I went to school with his son. Such a nice kid. Oh no. Yep. We are all suspended, unfortunately. Parler is barely functioning, but before it went down, Trump's account was asking for Echoes to release classified docs on Obama. Interesting. Will the military take over? I believe they will. I believe it's going to be to keep people from actually rioting, doing damage and stuff like that. But I do believe that we are all safe. Oh, yeah, Kate, are you and IET jumping on We the Media anytime soon? Actually, interestingly enough, he and I were on the phone talking like, hey, should we go live tonight? We're like, oh, we kind of think people need it. This was like an hour before all of the suspensions. So we decided to do our thing tomorrow night just because of we both had a bunch of chaos going on before the suspensions, before all this news started to break. So I decided to go live tonight, but he and I will be going live tomorrow, and I don't know what time, unfortunately, and now I can't tweet to tell you. So I guess just keep an eye on the We the Media. If you guys aren't yet following us on Twitch, DLive, and YouTube, if any of my moderators want to drop any of those links, please, that would help. But if not, just go search for We the Media. I ended my Gaia TV subscription for a health gym membership. That's awesome, Mark. I like it. Thank you, Alara. Oh, thanks, Fearless. You messaged me on Twitter about that? Yeah, so about that. BitChute is great, Rupert says, but I haven't tested it out yet, but you can't go live from BitChute, can you? It's just for uploading. 2 weeks sober. Congratulations, Michael. That's really awesome. Very, very awesome. Keep it up, dude. That is just like, I hope it just gets easier and easier for you and that you just get propelled by just feeling better. I hope you can just stay really hopeful and focused on how worth it you are and how much better off you are without that in your life. And I'm really proud of you. That's beyond inspirational. Victoria, no, I did not get your message on Twitter about the last president. I'm sorry. Do you mean the book? Someone warned Kate what, Rosie? Rosie, text me. Because I probably won't. I probably will miss it. What about the My Fellow Americans tweet? That's a good point. So we were waiting for this tweet, the My Fellow Americans, the storm is upon us. And I don't know how that's going to work now. Could it come over the presidential alerts system? I don't know. Does anybody know? I saw that those alerts can get turned off on your phone. I'll figure it out later. I did meet Vincent Fusca. Yeah, I did. He was walking down the street. Yeah, I got to take some pictures with some pretty cool people that day. It was nice. I'd love to show them to you, but I no longer exist on the internet. President alerts can't be turned off. Okay, awesome. Ouch. Oh, Michael, I'm sorry to hear that. Scavino will probably tweet it, Alara says. Yes. No, Scavino got deleted, didn't he? I'm pretty sure Scavino's Twitter just got nuked. Let me check. Don't want to be spreading fake news. Weird, I'm still logged in. I wonder if it will let me do this. I'm still logged into my account. Weird. No, it looks like Scavino is still up, but I did see, I don't know if he went down and came back up, but I did see a screenshot of his thing deleted, but it says he's there. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Might have to figure that out later. Sorry, I don't know why it's not letting me do that. Oh, I do know why. I'll tell you later. Probably Flynn on Parler. Thank you, Tessa. They deleted the Trump campaign. Yeah, didn't they? They deleted Brendan Straka and all of those, all of the walkaway movement people also, I think yesterday. So it's definitely coming in waves. Victoria, yeah, email me, thecateawakening@gmail.com. No underscores or anything, just straightforward. Code Monkey has been silent. Code Monkey got deleted from Twitter. Yeah. So we've got about 10 more minutes before I want to hop off because I know Red Pill is going to go live and I want to go watch that. Let me see here. Nope, not going to let me. They removed all posts from POTUS government account also. Let me verify that very fast. It seemed to me today when I looked that, yep, Trump team was also taken down. I just saw that. Ooh. Wait, no, well, this is weird. So President Trump, at POTUS, the last tweet that I'm seeing is from December 23rd. It's a retweet of the White House band or something. It's a Christmas tweet. Oh, weird. Yeah, so it does look like, obviously that was not the last time he tweeted from this account, was it? Trump declassified everything, go to Wiki. I'm going to pump the brakes on that. I'll go check that out. Code Monkey Ron tweeted war when he came back with his second account. I haven't seen confirmation that was really his account. I did see that, but I don't know for sure. Obviously, when people get deleted like that, people will jump in and try to make fake accounts. It happens to everyone. So we have to be really careful when somebody comes back to make sure that they are verifying it on another in another way. Like, does he have a Parler? I think he does have a Parler. So did he make a post on Parler saying that was his official account? Trump tweeted earlier from the POTUS Twitter account, but Twitter then removed them. Oh yeah, those were the ones I tweeted. DonJr.com, one word, says Ray. Yeah, Maria, or is it Marla? Sorry, Marla is not seeing any tweets on that account. So it's weird how I am still seeing some tweets on that account, but they've definitely been deleting. Oh, shoot, it won't let me click on that link. Screenshot apparently was taken here. Shoot, I wish I knew how to use my computer. It'd be super cool. Rush Limbaugh gone? Please tell me you just mean his Twitter. Do you mean his Twitter, Alara? They got Martin. Shoot. I just put a tweet up on here. I don't know if that's showing for you guys. I don't know how to get rid of it. Oh, wait. Oops. I don't know what I just did. Twitter. Okay, good. They got Rush on Twitter. Man. Jordan Sather has what on Gab? Trump, after being permanently banned from Twitter, started tweeting from his official POTUS account, criticizes big tech and promises big announcement and possible launch of new platform altogether. Thank you, Lost Mom. That was the tweet that I read earlier. Wait, MySpace Tom tweeted about POTUS, first from 2017 on Chanel Ryan. Thanks, Paul. Tech dumbass. Boy, did I pick the wrong week to stop swearing, huh, guys? I've been doing an okay job, though, surprisingly. I mean, I'm not perfect. I think I already, what, have I sworn like, what, 2-3 times on here? It's practically nothing. Thank you, Michael. Oh, man. So this is not sustainable, guys. They are taking everyone out. So what's that going to do? Just going to be a big echo chamber for everybody? Oh boy, that crushes me about Rush, Daniel. I really hope he stays strong and can celebrate at the end with us. Can the mods put your contact up? Yeah, anyone on DLive. So Phil, my email address, which is probably the only way really to contact me right now, is thekateawakening@gmail.com. Thank you, Tessa. I like this. David, strip it all back to basics. Trump is a winner. He hasn't gone through the last 4+ years for nothing, and absolutely not to lose. Yes, it will probably be a rough ride, but POTUS will not allow the innocent to be harmed. The crimes had to be committed, the evidence collected, and players allowed, and given every opportunity to do the right thing. Yes, exactly. He has exhausted every avenue with these people, giving them every chance to do the right thing, and they have failed every step of the way. If the military would have come before any one of those steps, he could obviously be criticized for taking, extreme measures when he didn't need to, but he has let them, not only given them a chance to do the right thing, but he has also allowed them to expose themselves to the world. The world is watching, and they're seeing what these people do. They chose not to. I simply see that is now his turn. The military took an oath to the Constitution. They had to see that the players have gone against the Constitution and the people. Absolutely. Yeah, so what you guys are seeing on Red Pill's channel right now is a replay, I think, from the other day. But he will be live in a couple minutes. By the way, what happened to Q? Q has gone dark before. Does that mean that Q is necessarily going to come back? I have no idea. But at this point, I don't think they're absolutely necessary. I think we're well on our way. So I believe we'll get something at some point. Maybe it'll be a victory post. I don't know if we're going to get any more. We have more than we know. So we don't really need anything else right now. Get to Proton Mail. Oh, great. Something else. Another password that I have to stick on my Post-it. I'm just kidding. I'm not 60 years old. No one has ever held them accountable for their wickedness. Absolutely. Okay, Red Pill is on, you guys. So I am going to hop on over there as well. I will be back tomorrow with IET, not on this channel, guys. I'm going to be on the We the Media channel. So that will also be on DLive, Twitch, and YouTube. So go follow us over there if you are not already. And I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. And I will be back Tuesday night on this channel. Who knows? I might even go live every single night this week just because this is it, guys. There's so much going on. I guarantee you the next few days are not going to be slow. So I'm going to try to go live as much as possible from here on out. And I love you guys. Stay safe, stay calm, protect each other. stay strong for your family members and for your friends and for those who look to you, because they're going to. And just big love to all of you. I'll see you guys over on Red Pill's channel.